We're technically at war with you. It should be important to note that if we look here, rebellion, both Serbian, yeah, so we can't move into their territory. Now, Lull and Macedonia round 1. Mountain Hill of Macedonia have made a region a godsend to any would-be guerrilla revolutionary. Let us focus in the cities in the north. Modify our government. Let's immediately go to partial mobilization. Thank you. And I can't really do anything here. I mean, you could theoretically just allow IMRO to actually win their war, which would bring in a war a second time with Bulgaria, and you can use that to completely kill them off without taking a pretty bad penalties. Okay, again, the Socialists are in Norway. They will join the Internationale. Not a surprise. Don't think we need to worry about you two right now. I mean, I know our stability is terrible, but hey, we're actually fighting a defensive war this time around. So we actually have more war support. Okay, it's March 37. I will take a construction upgrade for the time being. Okay, and you're now connected to our capital properly. Very happy to see it. What are you guys doing? You're 5 to 26. I mean, I know our army is still kind of garbage. Hey, we won a battle against them. And you know what? Let's train up 3 basic units. I'm also gonna make sure you're actually the proper symbol. If I was to make you this, we would have enough guns, but we have like no manpower. Let's shrink you down by 1 point here. And where do we want to focus? Now we'll go to the south. And you will go for 38 infantry equipment. Yes. What is your plan? Okay, CSA and the United States are at war. Again, whenever there's like the two-way civil war, it typically leads to the CSA, or whatever side is revolting against the federal government, to win. Again, just because this pretty bad penalty. It lasts until August, but that's a 25% attack and defense penalty for them. It's really not good. Maybe we'll go for the Republican Guard. Oh yeah, you guys actually can't enter the state in and of itself. Yeah, so just hang out over here. I completely forgot about that. The Greeks, though. The Greeks can hang out in Macedonia. There's nothing we can do to stop them. But what if I deploy some aircraft? You know, just a few bombers. I don't know, deploy to 100. It really doesn't matter because we don't have that many. And then just bomb the hell out of the IMRO. Okay? That's it. Just a simple bombing run to Macedonia. Okay, radio's now been researched. Belgium in the Entente. I mean, Belgium in the Entente, it's so interesting. Because it's like, it's not good for anybody, right? It weakens Germany's position. Okay, we lost that one. Because Germany can't put troops into Belgium. And it shortens the front lines of the Reichspakt. It weakens France. I mean, actually, does it weaken France? Not really. I mean, Belgium being in the Entente, I don't actually know. It's just a weird situation. Okay, Peru-Bolivia has been formed up. And aside from that, what do we see happening? Mexico is still at war with Yucatan. Argentina. Wait, did the war in the south not happen? Wait, they're market liberal? Huh. So did they not... They had the counter coup. That's very rare. So we've seen the counter coup and we saw the assassination event take place in the same campaign. Again, both of those, I honestly don't think I've seen before. Even though I knew both things could happen, I've never seen the AI do it. Okay, Second International. Okay, we got the Republican Guard. Wait, so the only thing we can do is Macedonian Flames? I mean, there is. Retribution strategy, lure their forces. Loyal village chiefs. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it too much. And the reason I'm not going to worry about too much, because I think if we end up at war with Bulgaria a second time, I honestly think it's better for us. So if IMRO wins, they get integrated into Bulgaria, I'm kind of okay with it. Make sure we at least have some units here, though. Okay, the lull has ceased. Austria is now at war with Hungary, which usually is pretty good for you. Let me take a look at together against Austria. We don't have Macedonia. Okay, fair enough. But I would love to attack Austria while they're still in the middle of their while they're at war with Hungary. It makes it so much easier. Action phase, lost offensive, resistance less than 20%. Right now it's at 69%. Nice. Also, is there anything we can do here? Extend the conscription. I honestly don't think it's really going to be valuable. Yeah, we got organization, defense. You know what? Give me the organization. Give me the organization. I'll take it. Don't have enough rubber or tungsten. I'm going to tell you, I think that's fine. If resistance hits 100% or Skopje falls, which is this city, Macedonia will be lost. We're going to do a quick save. And also, the Dutch might be going Syndicalist. Usually, that's pretty good for the International. And thank you, Bilal, for the follow. I do appreciate it. Hey, we got another unit. Hello. Deploy you guys in the north. To balance speak Macedonian. Okay, can't call you in. You're technically at 6% capitulation. I don't even know how the hell. I guess because this whole state is yours. Switzerland's joined the Reich. Okay, very interesting. Again, more things that are pretty uncommon to see. Gonna put you on the border with Bulgaria. Apparently, we're actually running out of fuel. 22,000 manpower. We are still a scarred nation. I don't think we can really do too much about that. Integrates monarchist parties. Or for conservatism goes up. You know what? 10% stability. How do you say no to a nice 10% stability boost? Especially when you're at 33 and it's not looking very good. Okay, you're at 93. Latvia has fallen. Wait, to who? Oh, Andalusia. Okay. Are you guys having a revolution? I'm assuming, yeah, you could overthrow the system, but it's not guaranteed. If they do popular mandate, they will usually, I think, at that point, stay neutral. Okay, the Dutch have surrendered. You're at 92. This is going to give you 20%. I think they do this. We will like automatically be in a stable war Bulgaria again. Okay, Russia is doing okay. I mean, I would say the CSA is looking pretty good. I think they have lost their. No, they have not, because that's going to last till. It's only like another month. Like, do we know their troop counts? Roughly, I mean, it's looking pretty even. Can I move troops in this area yet? Yes, I can. Can I actually fight into the province? Oh, I can't actually just fight into them. I thought I was still Not allowed to go into their territory. And the fall of Macedonia. Days turn to weeks, and weeks turn into months. And the war of Macedonia is bent more and more against Serbia's favor. We will not stand for this. Death to Bulgaria. Oh, my units got... Okay, the units got pushed back a little bit here, but that's okay. Romania. It's time for another war. Greece, it's time for another war. Bulgaria must be crushed. Bring forces down here immediately. Russia, thank you for the volunteers. You must immediately push your way towards the capital. And there's been an assassination. Oh no. Delete this line for a second. Balkan moment. The first president of the Serbian Republic and one of the most venerated statesmen in the Republican Party has been assassinated today. The sudden and despicable act took place in a politician's home in Belgrade, which several armed agents suddenly forced themselves into and executed their victim without remorse. It was reported by the politician's son, Borislav, who happened to come to visit a few hours later. Are you just going to give me more convoys, Russia? Don't give me convoys. Elected in 26, Pontificus consolidated the gains of the Republican Revolution and pursued vast reform in order to establish what he perceived as a compassionate democratic nation. His career, both in political and literary affairs, preceded him for decades for the revolution too, and he had to serve as minister positions as early as before the Blitzkrieg. However, solidly opposed to militarism and authoritarianism, he came into conflict with the conspiracy secret society and ultimately chose to not seek re-election. Because of this, his later support for the anti-conspiracy endeavors are bound that they are who signed for his death. Okay, so we gotta figure out who assassinated this guy in the middle of a war. Search his home. Shift the blame. Let's search his home. Thank you. No, Greece, I don't want the convoys, okay? They literally don't do shit for me. Okay, move you down south. Let's get a better position with our Romanian allies in the north. We can see that Romania is force attacking. Okay, once again, we're going to take a position where we're going to try to push our way into Sofia. Just go to this province, please. Thank you. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Okay, Sofia has once again fallen. Bulgaria's at 56%. Give me consumer goods minus 5%. I would say our position is looking pretty good. I would love to send more units. Again, just down the railroad, right? Give me more guns. We're not training any units. We definitely could. Yeah, train like 3 units right now. Never mind, they've immediately given up. You absolutely love to see it. Okay, Bulgaria. Thanks for... I don't think Greece and... you have any more... You know what? Okay. Greece, I'm going to give you this province. And Romania, I'm going to give you this province. I don't know if you will just keep them or you might give it back to Bulgaria. We'll see. How many times do I gotta teach you a lesson, old man? Well, the Bulgarians are dead. It didn't really take that long, to be honest. And the fate of Bulgaria. Welcome, Bulgaria. You sad, sad state. Oh, Bulgaria. 108 days left on you. And after this... Actually, no. Screw the... opium farms. Why would it, we're getting opium farms in here? No, together against Austria. It's time for more war. Okay. Looks like Romania gave back their territory. We might see the Greeks do the same thing, I don't know. And victory in the Balkan War. After years and years of planning and preparing, the combined forces of the Belgrade Pact now stand victorious of the Bulgar menace. No longer can the Bulgarians pressure us into doing their bidding because we are now the masters of the Balkans. Our victory came at a cost, of course, and many brave men gave their lives to achieve our long-held dream. But it is their lives we celebrate in a stunning victory. Yet, even after reclaiming our rightful territories from the clutch of the Bulgarians, our mission not over. Austria stands firm in the north, oppressing their Slavic population, doing the Habsburg bidding. Send out the invitation. I can understand Greece probably saying no. Let's also build a small fighter brigade as well. Also, we need at least a handful of troops on the Hungarian border as well. Not in Serbia, though. Thank you. Or Romania, I should say. Also, there's no mountains here anymore. Possible new allies. The Balkan states are not only the ones that have territorial grievances against the Habsburg Empire. Even if you do not count the competing ethnicities which make up within, the countries surrounding it all have brethren to free from the prison of nations. Yes, all help is welcome. You are personal autocrat. I would love to have Poland in this war as well. And I know the Italian Federation has some claims here. We'll see if they can join. I don't know if they will or not. Delegates arrive. Today, a multinational throng of diplomats, observers, and military officials descend on Belgrade to attend an opening ceremony on the Second Congress of Belgrade. In a short speech, the Prime Minister thanked all the delegates for attending and gave them a toast for a certain victory over the mutual enemies in Vienna. Tomorrow, the serious discussions will begin concerning everyone's claims on Habsburg territory and our approach to dealing with them. But today, the day to cherish this rare celebration of pan-national unity. Deciding on a goal. Our overall aim might be unified, but there are multiple ways we can approach this dealing with Vienna. More radical delegates in the Congress are calling for war to bleed the Austrians dry and revenge for their actions during the Willy Krieg. On the other hand, the moderate diplomats are favoring a more diplomatic solution, favoring negotiation with Vienna rather than purely belligerent towards them. I mean, I will do a quick save, because again, I don't think this is going to work. We'll see if they accept. We'll do diplomacy first, because they're in the middle of a war. They might agree to it. I think it's unlikely. After diplomacy war. I mean, we can just we'll reload the save if they say no. Okay, fall of Madrid. They rebuked our efforts. I think I just had a coup in the country. No, we're okay. And they have they've said no to any diplomatic efforts. Together against Austria. So did we beat the conspiracy? I don't actually know. Friends with benefits, form a pact. Balkan Initiative. Okay, 42 days. Again, we want to fight them while they're in the middle of a war. Greece has left a Congress. I mean, that's understandable. Greece doesn't really have any bones to pick with the Austrians. Poland, I would love you in here. And again, Italian Federation. I would also be happy to see that. We even now have claims. War is no answer. War is the question. The answer is yes. Absolutely. The Congress has ended. Attack the Austrian Empire. I mean, like, why would we not just declare war, right? Yeah, we're gonna do another save game because I'm a little coward. But, yeah, no. I think you just declare war. I don't think we don't gain anything by waiting. Prepare troops here. Prepare troops to march their way into Illyria. Let's take a look where we see supply hubs. We got a supply hub in Ragusa and Kotor. And in Split. So basically port provinces. We'll probably see Transylvania. Usually it flips to Romania at the very beginning of the war. I don't know if Poland is agreed or not. I didn't really get good feedback on whether or not they said yes. Also, we need 80 political power to get you to be a core of ours. Which is a little expensive, I will say. Okay, we got Romanian troops. Apparently they're just abandoned as part of the... Where the hell are you going? What the hell is this? I don't know. But it looks like a mess is what it is. Okay, but it looks like they're kind of abandoning most of the coastline in the Adriatic. I'm happy to see that. Also, we have artillery, but you're not even actually using them. If you do some support artillery, you should have... Yeah, we have more than enough artillery. Throw this to all of our armies, please, and thank you. Okay. The 5th Balkan... This is actually the 6th Balkan War. They don't... It's actually... It's the 6th one. Because we already did a 2nd war against Bulgaria, but that's okay. So Poland is in the war. You'd love to see it. Hungary is almost dead. And these guys are basically just going to immediately take over these port provinces. Hold our troops in position. You've been cancelled immediately. And we're not at peace. Okay. Well, now we can get some opium farms, because opium is fun, is cool as hell. Bohemia's been called into the war, not a big deal. I mean, what I would like to do, of course, is just 3 Balkan war. You know, you're right. This is actually the 3rd Balkan war in a single goddamn year.